you out order that you came in. I have everybody's order. If I don't acknowledge you personally by name, that means I've written your name down and I do have you in. So the only person I'll identify at this point is Mona
Yes.
Sparks.
Sorry, Judge Perkins. My daughter made the Wi-Fi name. My name is Whitney Owens.
Whitney Owens. Good morning. No need for apologies. If that's your daughter's handle, I understand that.
I'm sorry. Good morning.
Whitney Owens.
Yes, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
It's on you, Madam Thomas.
State of Michigan 36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins presiding. While court is in session, there is no smoking, eating, drinking, sleeping, and or laying down. I will ask that if you have on any hats or hoodies that you please remove them unless due to religious purposes. Thank you, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to everyone.
All right. We ready to go? Here's the City of Detroit versus Danielle Giuseppe Giannone. Case number SP 16094111. State your name for the record, please, ma'am. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge. Danielle Giannone.
Danielle Giannone. So you weren't, it was a young lady that was on here.
Yes, that was my wife getting the computer all set up for me. I'm a computer illiterate, sir. I'm good with my hands.
Very well. I guess your hands weren't making you enough money to pay for this $240 fine, though.
I actually did end up doing some work, and I will come down there and pay it.
Well, we were supposed to be done today, so when will you pay
I can do it. I can do it today.
Today? When are you
at the end of the day? End of the day.
All right, so I'm just gonna say a pay by tomorrow. You don't have to come back. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what this was. If this wasn't supposed to be a dismissal, it doesn't look like. Let's see what this was supposed to be.
I'm working with Miss Leslie right now as we speak at the Love and Kindness on Cameron Drive in Detroit.
On Cameron?
Yes, sir. I'm doing some handiwork there for Miss Leslie, and I'm still yet to complete the 40 hours.
Okay. And that's for your community service, right?
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Yeah. Oh, I remember you, Mr. Kim. I remember you now. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to see you back. What about the 40 hours? When is that gonna be complete?
Well, it's up to Miss Leslie here. There's a lot of work. I'm doing a lot of handiwork for her. So
No. Are we talking about, okay, did you go through Miss Green to meet Miss Leslie?
Correct.
Okay, very well. All right, so you have to give me some type of date.
Within the 2 weeks. Within the 2 weeks, sir.
Is that possible? Yeah, come back on the 20. It was something I wanted to tell you too. And I'm going to say it now. Well, I'm going to ask you, do you need any drug treatment?
No, sir.
I should have asked you that.
No, sir. I'm not on any drugs. No, sir.
All right. I meant to ask you that before, and the reason why I asked you that is because of what you told me, and because of this area that you're in.
Oh, you're talking about my shooting. I'm a surviving victim of a shooting, deadly shooting that happened in 2022. And I got shot in the knee, the
No,
hip.
no, no. I wasn't talking about that. I, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about when this offense that you did that brings you here today, where you were at that day and time, and in the area over there on Cash.
Right.
That's what I'm talking about. And the surrounding circumstances of what you said happened that day and why you did what you did. That's what I was talking about, because I know the city very, very well.
Correct. I know. I ended up finding out as well. I needed the help, sir. You know what I mean? The good help is hard to find.
You end up finding out what?
Well, about the neighborhood, good help is hard to find today, sir. You know what I mean? And this guy came across and he needed a job, and I didn't really pay attention to the surroundings he was in, but I'm not about that kind of stuff. I have a family that I have to take care of, 2 children.
So if I tested you today, I wouldn't have any, it would be all negative?
Correct.
All right, come back on the 24th of January. Hopefully you have this paid off and you have everything that community service done, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. How's your new year been so far?
It was very good, and the defendants here today made it even better with everybody being so upbeat and things like that. So
I appreciate your leniency, sir.
All right, Mr. Giannone, you have a happy new year to you and best of luck to you. I'll see you back in 2 weeks.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Let's call the city of Detroit versus Carmeada, Denise Gray, case number SP 164-3268, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 165-6551, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, good morning. Pauline Soroki on behalf of Ms. Gary.
It's great. Good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Carmeada Gary.
Gary, I'm sorry. Miss Gary, today is the date and time set for a
Retrial.
So wait a minute. It looks like you may have been here before.
Yes.
Let me see. Because we only have 3 cases on the docket and I called out 6 cases. So Ms. Soroki, Ms. Gary has, that's for today. And then you got these new allegations. So what we're going to do is we're going to treat it like a one-stop shop. Ms. Gary, we're going to wrap this all up into one, so you don't have to keep coming back on different court dates.
Okay.
No, you haven't even pen, Ms. Soroki. I shouldn't even ask that. But are you ready, Ms. Soroki?
Ready.
So I have a 26 to 30 miles an hour over. Somebody alleged that Ms. Gary was in a big hurry. And then a no insurance proof and a no valid registration, all civil infractions going along with the other. Hold on, Miss Gary. Hold on, please. All right.
Okay.
She's very good at what she does. All right. Let her talk to her about it in private. All right.
Okay.
So along with the other 3 allegations that were made, Miss Gary, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Miss Soroki and have a private conversation with her. Miss Soroki, give Miss Gary an updated offer. If you don't like that offer, Miss Gary, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. Mr. Bowman, can you go? Well, I don't know what. Can you go to 4 and speak to Mr. Street, please?
Okay, thank you. You should.
Please. I see you there, Mr. Patel. Just let me get Mr. Worley going. This is the City of Detroit versus Kajuan Troy Liggins, case number, and the State of Michigan versus Kajuan Troy Liggins, case number SP 162099291, SP 1626782, counts 1 and counts 2, SX 447575661. Appearance for the record, please.
Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, sir?
K1 Liggins.
Good morning again to you, Mr. Liggins. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead and counsel.
Judge, for those purposes, we ask any show cause be set aside. We'll stand mute for purposes going forward.
Guilty or not guilty of your client, we have a $0 bond. That state case that's not on the docket is a civil infraction, no insurance proof. You can add that on and see what you can work out for Mr. Liggins. Mr. Liggins, same applies. You, Mr. Warbling is going to talk to you in a breakout room. He's going to get you an updated offer. But keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Judge, are
May
those
I ask a
offers
question, Your Honor?
just through Mr. Bowman?
Why don't you ask that question first? Run that by Mr. Warbling. He's a very, very good lawyer, and I know you want to speak, sir. I know you want to speak, but you know something. In this process, once you learn a little bit about it, what I always say, don't talk. You just might walk. You got a very, very good lawyer there, and you can have a private conversation with them. Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but this is my third time here. I thought I was just supposed to show cause of insurance. I paid for insurance, so I didn't know if I was showing cause today. So I don't know, do I have to have a trial, or was I supposed to just get insurance? I thought I was just supposed to get it. This is my second time being here. I came the first time with my insurance papers. Yes, I have. Yes, sir. I have a driver's license and I have insurance, and I have another case coming up with the same insurance thing, but I didn't have insurance before.
Mr. Liggins, go in the breakout room and talk to Mr. Ward.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, please. All right, Mr. Ward, we're going to let you know if that license is valid, and if you see if he's got valid insurance, obviously, as an officer of the court will allow approval. You can let us know if that insurance is valid. All right. You want to break out? Join the room. Mr. Patel, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right. Who's your client?
Fred Lewis.
Fred Lewis is here.
Yeah, I believe he's there.
Good morning to you, Mr. Lewis.
Good morning.
How are things going?
What's going on, brother?
That doesn't sound, it's not the way I want to hear it.
Bless you. Blame. Highly favored.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, this is Fred Lamar Lewis, correct?
Correct.
This is the City of Detroit versus Fred Lamar Lewis. Case number is SP 1138923, counts 1 and 2 and 3. SP 1149265, 2173891, counts 1. Counts 2 on that. SP 1290573, counts 1 and counts 2. 217-289-951, 227-43550, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for
Your Honor, J.S. Patel, P number 65385. Mr. Lewis, would you please say your name?
Fred Lewis. Fred L. Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I don't know what the others are set for. Mr. Patel.
Your Honor, Mr. Lewis is a Street Outreach Court Detroit participant. We did appear, just for your Honor's recollection, we appeared back in October with one remaining action item. We then lost contact with Mr. Lewis, who changed his phone number in that time, but he had informs me today that he has signed up for that last action item, and we just need time for that process to kind of play out, which was a job training program, which he starts next month, I believe. So we're asking for an adjournment or a pretrial adjournment to the last week in April.
So I don't know. I don't know. Mr. Lewis is just being you know, how would I say it? Not necessarily bashful, but he's just not. He sounds like he's going very well, Mr. Lewis.
Yes, sir, it is. Excellent. Going excellent. Yeah, I started, recently I had got the paperwork because I wanted to show you that I started the date. But that's the last thing I had to do on the plan action. But everything is going excellent, you know.
I see. That's what I wanted to hear, and you said it's going, you know. And I'm thinking like, you know, when you say it's going like that, I'm thinking that, you know, it's not going like I wanted to hear. Like I'm completing the action plan. I'm on my last thing. Things are
Yes,
going
sir.
great. That's what I want to hear. The light. Remember, we talked about the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, I want to see that light get brighter for you. That's what I want to do. I want to hear that.
Okay, no doubt. Yeah, you got to show it. Most
All right.
definitely.
Very well. All right. So what do we need, Mr. Patel?
Just setting the open matters for pretrial at the end of April.
I'm going to set all the matters the same date. Do we have a date? Other ones?
I think April 28th.
You want April 28th?
Yeah.
Trial 4/28/2025 at 8:30. 8:30, and when we come back, I know it's going to be better because I know Mr. Lewis is going to work like he's been working, and it's going to be better. So, you know,
Thank you. Yeah.
Best of luck to you. Happy New Year to you. April 28th is the next court date, 2025. And thank you, Mr. Patel, and Mr. Lewis. Thank you as well.
Enjoy the rest of your. Yeah, God bless you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. On that iPhone,
Everything's going good.
what is your name, please? You're walking around with you're just in the camera now. What's your name, sir? Good morning to you.
Good morning, Dante Gilbert.
Gilbert. All right. Good morning to you, Mr. Gilbert.
Good morning.
Mr. Bowman, can you meet me in a breakout room, please?
Absolutely, Miss Payne. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Miss Soroki. Yes.
Let me do this. Ms. Payne, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Ms. Medina, good morning to you. I'm gonna give you privileges, and you can go to 4 and talk. Who's your client, Ms. Payne?
Gilliam. Your Honor, he is the system. He's in Jackson.
In Jackson prison?
Yes, Your Honor. And we are trying to resolve his pending matters here, so that when he gets out, he can apply for a license.
All right, what do you need to speak with the city?
I do.
Go to 4, please.
And Happy New Year, Your Honor. I am here on Mr. Lopez Vasquez.
And What is Mr. Happy New Year to you as well, Ms. Medina. What is Lopez Vasquez going to do?
It's a license case, Your Honor. He does have a valid license now. He was actually scheduled for arraignment tomorrow. We contacted the court because he's shipping out for basic training in the Army as of, I believe it's tomorrow or Monday. So we wanted to get it resolved if possible for him, Your Honor.
This is here. Lopez Vasquez, are you here?
He is on standby, Your Honor. Not at my office, but on standby pending what is the resolution to get on Zoom.
And he needs to get here because he has a no insurance misdemeanor as well.
Okay, and I have his proof of insurance and his proof of license.
Run that license. All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Emanuel Lopez Vasquez, case number SP 1654456, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearing for the record, please.
Crystal Marie Medina, Your Honor, on behalf of Mr. Lopez Vasquez.
Mr. As it relates to your client's presence, Counselor, go ahead.
Your Honor, if we may, for today's purposes, waive his presence. He did retain me. I have been in contact with him, and I have in hand a proof of his insurance now, which is dated from December 13th to July 25th through National General, as well as his Michigan driver's license, which was issued on December 13th of 2024.
I'll waive your client's presence. You are an officer of the court. And as for purposes of arraignment,
We would waive formal reading and stand mute, Your Honor.
I'll enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. And at this time, I'm going to dismiss both cases. I have run the driver's license, and it is valid. And as an officer of the court, make representation that you have valid insurance for your client, so we'll accept that. There's nothing further to tell your client to thank you for his impending service, and be safe and best of luck to him.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Yes, he's supposed to start basic training, so he's excited, and I wish him all the best. Thank you, Your Honor.
You as well. Thank you very much.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you. And thank you to your staff as well. Thank you guys for making this possible. Thank you.
All right.
Miss Gary is ready at the convenience.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Ms. Gary. Ms. Gary, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, I did have an opportunity to review my client's documents, so all matters would be dismissed except for the speeding violation, which is being amended to limited access 6 to 10. I would stipulate to the matters being dismissed for probable cause, and I'd stipulate to the face of the complaint for factual basis on the civil infraction.
All right, with those stipulations, is that what you want to do, Ms. Gary? Where's Ms. Gary?
I prompted her. She should be out. She didn't come out. Oh, she didn't come out. All right, I'll go tell her to come out.
Dr. Calvary.
I got I want this is one of the new courtrooms. I want her to observe your courtroom. So where could she sit? Because she said here.
Wherever she likes.
Because she said here, that way she can see what Jemira is doing and look up there. This is Tammy Thompson, that's Judge Perkins.
Nice to meet you, Judge
Officer Thompson of Thomas and Jemira. Nice. Tammy, she's just observing today, okay? All right, so everything good? So what you want is, afternoon.
I need to get that, identify that iPhone that just I left in the room. On that iPhone, good morning to you. What is your name, please?
So you.
Dante Gilbert.
No, I've got you, Mr. Gilbert. I did not. The other gentleman with the vest on and the hoodie.
You were talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you with the mirror, the circular mirror behind you.
My name is Michael Gregory, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, Mr. Gregory. Michael.
Good morning.
Are we ready on Miss Gray? Miss Gray, you back? You out, Miss Gray?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, you want to take this deal, man?
Yes.
All right, and you already stipulated, with those stipulations, what was that, a limited access, 6 to 10, Mrs. Soroki?
Correct, Your Honor.
You know that's gonna be 1 point on your driver's license, correct, ma'am?
Yes.
And $135. With those stipulations, you're responsible for the amended count of limited access, 6 to 10, and I'm going to dismiss the other matters. 135, man, when can you pay it?
In 2 weeks.
All right, I'm gonna give you until January 23rd, 2020. I'll give you to January 24th, 2025. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it now. If it's nothing further, you be safe. Happy New Year to you, and best of luck to you.
Same to you. Thank you.
Thank you. I see the retained lawyers. I'm going to get with you in a second. This is the city of Detroit versus Alexander Gonzalez Reynoso. Case number SP 161536861. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Reynoso.
Mr. Reynoso, state your name for the record, please.
Alexander Gonzalez Reynoso.
All right, do you have a valid driver's license, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I have it on me currently.
Run that license for me, please.
Okay.
No, you don't have to. I'm going to run it.
Okay.
I always say, Mr. Reynoso, that Mr. Gonzalez, that might not be worth the plastic is printed on. The license is valid. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation, sir. Happy New Year to you. Best of luck to you. If you don't have a very good day.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. You as well. Happy New Year.
You.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Yep.
This is the city of Detroit versus Shanese Gaston, case number SP 157133331. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P648889, on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Gaston, could you please state your full name for the record?
Yes, Shanese Gaston.
Good morning to you, ma'am. The day is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Judge, for those purposes, we'll stand mute and wait for formal reading at this time, Your Honor.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give her a $0 bond. Ms. Gaston, this is one of those tickets that you can pay it $240, you'll dismiss, or you can set a trial date. This is one of those ones that can not get any worse. It can only get better or stay the same. Mr. Warbling will explain that to you in the breakout room. So I'm gonna put breakout room, wait on Mr. Warbling, and let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Join the room, please. So let's go back on the record. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Liggins. Mr. Liggins, I'm gonna dismiss the cases. I have a valid license. I'm gonna dismiss the cases, and Mr. Warbling indicates, right, that you saw valid insurance, right, Mr. Warbling?
That is correct, Judge. Valid plates. He does have another no proof of insurance case coming up, Your Honor, but I don't know.
Thank you.
It's already gonna be dismissed. all
Okay,
right?
thank you very much, Judge.
Mr. Liggins, if it's nothing further, best of luck to you and have
Thank
a
you,
very
Your
good-
Honor. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year. Go ahead and talk to Ms. Gaston, Mr.
Yes,
Warbling.
Judge. I'll be right
Then
back.
let me get Ms. Soroki started on Haythem, Odefa.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. Did I get the pronunciation correct, sir?
Yes, indeed, you did.
We're ready on him, Your Honor.
Oh, this is you, okay. City of Detroit versus Haythem, Odefa, case number SP 1619-1671. Appearance to the record, please.
Aaron Ogletree on behalf of Mr. Odefa, P number 69167.
All right, Mr. Odefa, or is it Odefa or Odefa? Give me the correct pronunciation.
Odefa.
Odefa. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. What's going to be the resolution here, Mr.
He is requesting adjournment. He wants me to put in a deviation request.
Why don't we set it for trial?
I mean, we can set it for a bench trial.
What we'll do to keep it on track, we'll set it for a bench trial. If you need if you get that deviation request granted, I'll let you, you know how to get back in here and get it resolved before trial. Right? Trial date is going to be, well, maybe we will set it for a pre-trial. The pre-trial date is, are you gonna have this worked out before February 18th?
Should. I mean, they've been responding to deviation requests within a week, as long as I get the information.
February 18th, 2025 at 8:30. If it's nothing further, Mr. Odefa, you have, be safe out there. I'll see you back next month.
You as well, Your Honor. Have a great day.
I also have another person who's ready, Michael Grayson.
Grayson or Grayson?
I mean, Graydon S.E.
Say that again.
So Grayse. Grayson. He's in the main section.
Awesome. What's gonna go on with that?
They offer him a 3-month delayed sentence, as charged to loitering.
And read his advice and rights.
Yes.
City of Detroit versus Michael Grayson, case number SP 1481253. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Ogletree, on behalf of Mr. Michael Grayse, P number 69167. Can you cut on your camera and state your name?
Michael Grayse.
Where are you? All right, very well. Good morning to you, sir. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The client, your attorney indicates you're going to take the deal, 3-month delayed sentence. You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
And a $240 fine. It's going to be as charged, Mr.
Correct.
3-month delay. Can you raise your right hand, please? No, the other right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and/or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Ogletree went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Can you repeat that, Your Honor?
Mr. Ogletree went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Questions about those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
What kind of questions do you have? Do you have any questions about the rights?
No, sir.
All right. And you know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to July the 23rd, 2023 at around 2:04 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Hoover Street State Fair. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
No, I was at a party.
So you had an occasion to be there around that date and time, correct?
Oh, yes, sir.
And there was a party going on over there?
Yes, sir.
And what type of was that, a home or was that a house party or what?
Yeah, it was a house party. It was like a block party.
So is that one of those pop-up parties?
Yes.
And what did the police ask you to leave?
Yeah, they came and asked me to leave, asked everybody to leave, and then they just got to grabbing people up. They grabbed like 4 people up.
Because you didn't leave, right?
Yeah, I was about to leave.
But you didn't leave when they asked you to leave. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. Is you satisfied, Mr. Ogletree?
Satisfied.
Court is satisfied. I'm going to find you guilty as charged, $240, 3-month delayed sentence, Mr. Grayse. Let me see something first. Okay, I just want to make sure that we made up all the elements of the offense, and it seems like we have. I asked Mr. Grayse said he was on a public street, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you were asked to leave, and you were standing out there idle on that public street, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you were asked to leave that area by the officer and failed to do so, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very well. All right, with that, find you guilty as charged, $240, 3-month delayed sentence. Meaning, if you don't get in any trouble like this in 3 months, sir, and you pay this $240, we'll dismiss the case. Okay.
Okay, Your Honor.
All right, so I'm going to set it for a review on April the 10th, 2025. April the 10th, 2025. That's your next court date, sir. Make sure you have it paid by then. Pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. And you can probably even pay this online if you pay it before a month before or so, but it takes a long time for that online payment to go through. Do you have any further questions, sir?
No, Your Honor.
All right, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good day, and we'll see you back on April the 10th, okay?
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Ogletree, is there anything else?
I have one, but I haven't got a chance to speak to him yet.
Okay, well, you
I'll
have
see him in a minute, President. I'm about to join it.
to 5 if you haven't spoken to him. Morning to you. All right. All right, let me get, Mrs. Soroki going, City of Detroit versus Charles, Gietzen, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Case number SP 1643807, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1648185, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Gietzen.
Mr. Gietzen, can you state your name for the record, please?
Charles Gietzen.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Gietzen, Ms. Soroki is going to get you an updated offer. Keep in mind that if you don't like that offer, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room, have a private conversation with her, okay?
Very good.
Hey, join the room, please. Let's pass that matter. Ms. Payne, turning to you.
I've had an opportunity to meet with Mr. We worked out a plea offer. What we need is a pretrial date, and then the court has to send a request to Jackson Prison to Zoom my client in.
City of Detroit versus DeMarco, Gilliam, case number SP 1006581, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1012680, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 1012808, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1034351, SP 1308974, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1311181, counts 1. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Sharon Payne, 38709, representing Mr. DeMarco Gilliam, who is, I'm going to ask the court's permission to waive his presence because he's currently a prisoner in Jackson State Prison. And for purpose of arraignment, Your Honor, on all of those matters, we would stand mute and waive the formal reading.
Or not guilty plea on your client, we have what we call warrants. We give them a $0 bond. Now, when now do you draft that paperwork up, Ms. Payne, and I sign?
No, Your Honor, the court has to. They will not take it from counsel. We've been down this road before on other cases.
Ms. Mathis, do you know of that paperwork to get them to read it out, or it's on Zoom?
Well, normally it comes to the prosecutor.
Mr. Bowman, where's Mr. Bowman? Mr. Bowman here?
I think he is in breakout room number 1.
All right. Yeah. Let's give you, let's see, how long does the process usually take?
You know, it all depends on the prison.
You want to set a trial date for March the 10th?
Yeah. We can do that and then when we bring him in, we can set the plea on the record. Sure.
You have that plea already written down, I'm sure.
I've got it written down.
March the 10th trial date, we'll have to do what we can do to get him out of at least on Zoom.
What time are on?
At 9 a.m.
All right, I will be here, and if anyone has a problem, reach out to me, and I'll reach out to Jackson again.
Do you have Mr. Bowman's number?
I do have Mr. Bowman's number.
Well, I wrote it on the file, we need to read them out, so make sure that he knows that I think it's on him to get that paperwork to us.
Okay.
That's how it's been. I've signed paperwork to, and it's come from the prosecutor, so if you say you can't do it, then we'll get him to do it.
I'll go back in and talk to him right now.
Very well. All right, good to see you. Happy New Year, Ms. Payne, and we'll see you soon. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gaston. Ms. Gaston, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel, and counsel indicates you want a trial date, correct?
Okay, correct.
I'm gonna give you a trial date of March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, ma'am, best of luck to you. I'll see you back in a couple of months.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Happy New Year to you as well.
Thank you. Happy New Year. Any other retained lawyers in here? Oh, yeah, I do, Ms. Flowers. Is that, I have a couple of them.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor. Let me turn my camera on.
Let me start Mr. Warbling with Ms. Gunn, and then I will get Gunn, are you there? What's going on? Sounds like somebody was crying or something. All right. Ms. Gunn, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Giannone. Give me the correct pronunciation, please.
Aniaya.
Aniaya Gunn, case number SP 1642471. Here for the record, please.
And Warbling P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, miss?
Aniaya Gunn.
All right, Ms. Gunn, good morning to you. Today is date time set for a pre-trial. Do you have valid insurance, ma'am?
Good morning, sir. Yes, I do. And I have a valid license as well.
University, we aim higher than good grades. We're here.
Ray, you're gonna have to turn your mute device or mute your television. Let's see the valid insurance, please, Ms. Gunn.
Can I flip the camera or?
Well, if you hold it up, I think I can make it out. I hope I can. Push it closer. All right, and then okay. Hold it still. That's for that 2012 Focus. I'm going to dismiss the case, Ms. Gunn, for providing valid documentation. And best of luck to you, all right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Live, Ms. Flowers. I'm going to take another one. Give Mr. Warren one. Deborah Gist. I think Deborah Gist. Are you back, ma'am, Ms. Gist? Dealership supposed to sign in and provide documentation as well. Aaron Graves.
Yes, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
What is your you have a middle name, sir?
Yes, I do. My middle initial is, I have two middle names, but my middle initial is L.
The city of Detroit versus Aaron Lester Vaughn Graves, case number SP 1641587, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1641594, counts 1 and counts 2. Aaron, that's a record, please.
Ben Warbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, sir?
Yes, sir. My name is Aaron Graves. Aaron L. Graves. Junior.
So you're not, is it Aaron Lester Vaughn Graves?
Junior, yes.
So Junior, let's make sure we have the right grades. What's your date of birth, please?
0704-2005, sir.
Today is the date and time set for pre-trial. Mr. Gray, do you have valid registration and insurance?
No, sir, I do not. I only have the title for the car. The car was supposed to be getting sold.
Hold on, yes or no. Those are just yes or no questions. I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Warbling.
Okay.
Mr. Warbling's gonna get you an updated offer, Mr. Gray. If you don't like the offer, mine, you have an absolute right to a trial, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, Mr. Graves, and let us know what you want to do.
Okay.
All right, he's in two, Mr. Warbling. All right, give me a second. Miss Flowers, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good morning.
What is your client's name?
Gerald Gibson.
Gibson?
Yes, Judge.
You said Earl?
Gerald.
Gerald Gibson, Gibson?
G-I.
Mr. Gibson, are you here?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Gerald Keon Gibson, case number SP1614021. Let's say SP1614021, counts 1, 2, and 3, and SP1614061. Here from the record, please.
May I please report Giovanni Flowers on behalf of Mr. Gibson, 7711.
That didn't come through that well.
Would you like me to repeat it? There's a lot of, it sounds like somebody's running a blink.
Yeah, can you repeat it for me, please?
Yes, may it please the court. Giovanni Flowers on behalf of Mr. Gibson, P47711.
Mr. Gibson, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please?
Yes, Gerald King Gibson III.
Today is the date and time set for a trial/formal hearing. Is there an Officer Roberts here? Officer Roberts?
Yes.
Are you there, Officer Roberts?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Yes, sir.
State your name for the record and your badge number in the car.
Yes, sir.
Waiting on you.
Just leaving the breakout room, sir.
I didn't have an opportunity to see the attorney this morning. Last time I wasn't feeling.
Yeah, I got you. Let me give you an opportunity, Ms. Flowers. You have access to get in the number 4. Let's just give Mr. Officer Roberts information on the record. Go ahead, Officer Roberts.
Yes, Officer Roberts, badge 2629.
And what department?
Detroit Police.
All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put your client, Mr. Gibson, in breakout room 5, Ms. Flowers, and I'm gonna let you go to 4. And when Mr. Bowman gets, did you talk to Mr. Bowman, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
So when Mr. Bowman gets out, I'm gonna have him come to 4. Okay, Attorney Flowers.
Yes, Judge.
All right, join breakout room 4, and then your client will be in 5, and you'll have the access to move from.
Oh, it didn't give me that.
Access. I've given you privileges, haven't I? Let me see.
Okay.
Here, I'm gonna give you privileges. And then go to 4, and then when you're done, go to 5. If your client takes a plea, then make sure he understands his advice or rights, please.
Thank you, Judge.
Ms. Kavanaugh,
Good morning. How are you today, Doc?
very well. Who's your client?
Dreveon Glaspie. He is present on Zoom.
Glaspie. And have you had a chance to speak to the city attorney?
I have not, Your Honor.
All right, let's go with Mr. Glaspie. I'm going to put you in 6. And I'm going to give your, do you need to speak with the city attorney?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. We are here for trial. I'm not sure if officers are present or not.
Hold on, let me check. I don't have an officer, Therese, T-R-E-E-C-E, checked in. He might have 2 minutes grace time.
No, he doesn't, because that's a good one right there. Officer Hill missed it by 2 minutes as well. Officer Hill,
Your Honor, Officer Hill was probably speaking with me.
No, you're talking about Officer Anthony Hill. That might be Corporal Hill. Yeah, I'm talking about Officer W. Hill.
I see, because I spoke with Officer Hill on Shaniqua Ogden, and he is presently in another courtroom, and I've got his phone number.
Who's on that Samsung that's in that officer's room?
I don't know. I've attempted to contact her. Your Honor, she's having some issues. Clearly, she is probably a defendant.
Okay.
Good morning, Officer Nelson. I'm here on Gwen as well.
Okay, I got you in. You checked in, Officer Nelson, but Officer William Hill or W. Hill, I don't know if that's William Hill or not. You missed the bus.
Your Honor, I was waiting in the breakout room to come in.
You weren't in the breakout room on time by 9:30. I got you in at 9:32.
Oh, mine was saying it was loading, Your Honor. I apologize.
Yeah, I'll just mark it dismissed. I won't mark no officer because you did appear, but I don't know if you know my policy. I give officers a half-hour grace period from the time it's set on the docket. Yours was set at 9 o'clock, I believe. So you'd have till 9:30. All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That's for future. Be safe out there. Happy New Year to you, Officer Hill. And then, now, wait a minute. Let me say this, Officer Hill. Is Gallon here? Gallon here. All right, so well, you're on time. If Gallon hasn't showed up, then you're safe. Let's call the City of Detroit versus Dreveon Glass, case number SP 1583068, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1583069. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning.
How you doing? Sorry.
Carly P86281 on behalf of Mr. Dreveon Glaspie. Mr. Glaspie, could you please state your name?
How you doing, Your Honor? My name is Dreveon Glaspie.
I want to you today is date time set for a trial. We've already established that Officer Treese has not appeared. Go ahead, Counselor.
I would move for a dismissal of this case, Your Honor. We are here for trial. There's no officer present.
Very well. Case is going to be dismissed, Mr. Glaspie. Best of luck to you, and Counselor, best of luck to you as well. Have a very good day.
Thank you, Judge. Happy New Year.
Hope you have a great day too.
And thank you. Happy New Year. Very good. And don't come in with the hood next time, Mr. Glaspie.
Okay, I won't.
Okay, where are we now? Mr. Bowman, can you go in number 4 and speak with Attorney Flowers, please?
And me too.
All right, are we ready, Mr. Ward? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Aaron Graves Jr. Giving you an opportunity for to speak with the council. You want to compliance. Let's set the matter for again. Are we coming into? Are we going to get into compliance? Because I have a pretrial date that's set for February 18th. A trial date is March the 10th. Which one, Mr. Warland?
Judge, according to Mr. Grayse, that February date should suffice, Your Honor.
I'm going to give you a February date, Mr. Graves. Is that going to work?
Yes, sir.
February 18th, 2025, Mr. Graves at 8:30. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, and I'll see you back next month. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Gist never show. Did Gist ever show back up? Deborah Gist. Who's on that Samsung SM7? The young lady. Who's that on that Samsung? Okay, now something is wrong with your audio. You're unmuted here, so I don't know I can't hear you. So if you want to jump off and sign back on, or if you have headphones on, maybe that's the problem. I don't know what's going on, but you're unmuted. All right, let's move down to Leake. Teran Leake.
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Morning, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Teran Leonard Leake. Case number SP16151187, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Please, this court, Your Honor, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you state your full name for the record, please?
Aaron Leonard Leake.
Aaron, I'm sorry.
Your Honor, T. Aaron. Ain't Aaron, T. Aaron.
T. Aaron.
Yes, sir.
All right, sorry about that. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Leake, Mr. Werbling is going to get you an updated offer, sir. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. I have some documents here. I have a Chevrolet pickup truck, Michigan registration, historical, 4/15/2023 is the date. I have insurance here, expires 9/29/2025 for the Chevrolet. All we need now is a failure to tarp load. So speak to Mr. Werbling, get Mr. Leake updated offer. And if you don't like the offer, sir, keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial, okay?
Okay.
All right, but great. He's on the phone, so Mr. Werbling, he's gonna be in there.
Yep.
All right.
Go back, Judge.
Yep. Let's pass the matter. Ms. Gist, are you there? Ms. Gist.
Yes. Can you hear? We here. I'm here.
Let's see that insurance. Good afternoon. Good morning to you both.
Here it is.
Let's see what you have, please.
Yeah. Can you see it? Progressive.
Look at this
No, push it closer. All right, back it up just a little bit. Is better have some insurance on that Mercedes.
I do, sir.
City of Detroit, I'm good. City of Detroit versus Deborah Denise Gist. You can take it down. Case number SP16229941. State your name for the record, Ms. Gist.
Deborah Gist.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Ms. Gist, I said one day I'm gonna get me a big body Mercedes. One day. I'm gonna dismiss the case, Ms. Gist. Invalid documentation.
I thank you so much.
best of luck to you, and you have a very good day, and Happy New Year to you, all right? And
You
thank
too.
your-
Bye-bye.
Who's that helped you out getting online?
What'd you say?
Mr. Roki help.
Turn it
No,
on.
who helped
Thank
getting
you.
online?
Huh?
Who helped you out getting online?
Get offline.
Who helped you on the computer? Your help that's with you. Who's your help?
Oh, it's me.
What's your name?
Danielle Ray. Okay, don't be flirting, Your Honor. But that's okay.
Does she let you drive the Mercedes?
No.
All right, listen, y'all both have a happy New Year and best of luck to you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Kiss.
She cut me off real quick, so I can't flirt with her. Oh man, I better not flirt with her. My wife.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, let's keep it moving. Is Miss Flowers there?
She might be talking to her client. We've got resolution.
Are we ready? Do we have a lawyer ready to go? No, we're waiting. There we go. Let's so we ready on Mr. I forgot the pronunciation.
Yes, Your Honor.
Gietzen. I'm sorry.
That's
Let's go back for Mr. Charles Francis Gietzen. I've given you an opportunity, sir, to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, the recommendation of these matters is for dismissal. My client had sold the vehicle prior to these tickets being issued.
That your client, I know what happened. Your client didn't follow that person to the Secretary of State.
Correct.
Correct.
For that, he is guilty.
There's a lesson learned, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Gietzen. Happy New Year to you, and have a very good rest of your day. Case is dismissed.
You too. Happy New Year. Thank you very much.
City of Detroit versus Whitney Owens, case number SP 1643333, 7 counts 1, 2, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Whitney Owens.
Ms. Owens, good morning to you.
Good morning, Judge Perkins.
Very well. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Owens, do you have valid insurance and registration?
Yes, I do, sir.
Let's see what you have, ma'am.
Here we are. Here's my insurance, and I also uploaded it in the chat.
Oh, you did? Let me see. You can let me you can take it down. I did see that. Got one of those charts. That registration is not valid.
I have the registration. It's valid. 9/8/2025.
If you show me the old one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have it.
Let's see what. Just hold it up, please.
Okay. I just pulled it out of the LA insurance.
Slide it over just. Okay, very well. Very well. You're not doing those donuts in the middle of Grand River and that stopping that traffic in that Dodge Charger, are you?
Never, sir. I have my children with me every day, back and forth to school, practice, dance class, and everything. Never. I was heading to pick up when I got pulled over, unfortunately.
Look at her. She got the children. She ain't driving a station wagon. She got a Hemi. All right. Very good luck to you. And I'm going to dismiss the cases for provide valid documentation. All right.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you, Your Honor.
I like that middle name, Angelica.
Thank you.
All right. Very well. Best of luck to you, ma'am. All right. This is Lightfoot. Lightfoot. Is Lightfoot there?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm start getting some of the people that showed up out as well. Thank you. Is that Talia?
Yes, sir.
All right, and this is the city of Detroit versus Talia Lightfoot. Case numbers SP one strikeout, SP1643538, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki, on behalf of Ms. Lightfoot.
Ms. Lightfoot, state your name for the record, please.
Talia Richella Lightfoot.
All right, no, I can't see you. All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Lightfoot, have you gotten this full driver's license yet?
I have not.
Speak to Ms. Soroki in a breakout room. Ms. Soroki, I would like to see her come in with a full driver's license.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Get her an updated offer. We'll give her a time. Are you on track to do that now?
Yes, sir.
All right, speak to Ms. Soroki, get her an updated offer, and keep in mind, if you don't like the offer, you have an absolute right to a trial.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Mr. Warbling, are you ready on Leake?
Judge, I just need an offer from the prosecuting attorney on that one. I don't know if he's in a breakout room. Okay, great.
I'll meet you in 4 right now, Mr. Warbling.
Your Honor, we're ready on Anthony Garrett.
Anthony Garrett. Ms. Flowers, do you have a TV on or something?
Yes.
Flowers, can you mute that, please, or mute yourself, please? City of Detroit versus Anthony, is that DeWan Garrett, case number SP1597738, counts 1, 2, and 3. He also has 2 tickets here that are recent, and I don't know if the city attorney is going to object for me to set aside the default, but I will not. I would set aside if the city attorney has no objection. SP1607065 is 11 and 15 over, and SP1639162 is a no insurance proof, which has a $245 reinstatement fee. So if this license is not already suspended, it may be suspended soon. Appearance for the record, please.
Aaron Ochre on behalf of Mr. Anthony Garrett.
Mr. Garrett, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Anthony DeWan Garrett.
All right, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. What does your client want to do, Mr. Ochre?
So the last one with the court addressed about the no proof of insurance, we didn't discuss that, but the 11 to 15, we discussed that.
All right. Once you get a updated offer, what is it? What was going? Did you find a resolution?
So basically, he is going to plead open alcohol passenger, then limited access in regards to the ticket. You were saying the speeding ticket 1 to 5, and then disregarding the officer sitting who's going to plead to that.
Well, ask the city what they want to do for the no insurance proof then.
Okay. I'll address with him.
Mr. Ogletree, the no insurance proof would be an improper plate.
That's going from a civil infraction to a misdemeanor.
I'm sorry.
No. No insurance proof is a civil infraction.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
This was written as a civil infraction.
Would you be willing to dismiss it?
Yes. He pled to the most serious stuff.
So we're ready, Your Honor.
You want to take this deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
So here's the deal, and I guess we'll learn what happened in the factual basis. But I have 2 disregarding an officer's signals and it's on the same case number and same everything. So, like I say, I don't know if this is something where it's, I don't know how that happens, but you know, how do you get it to disregard an officer's signals in one stop? But if you want to plead to it, you can plead to it.
He's not pleading to two. He's pleading to just one of them.
I understand that.
Okay, I understand.
Raise your right hand, sir. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense of 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Overstreet went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let's see. Let me draw your attention back to July the 5th, 2025 at around 1:19 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Shoemaker and Connor. Do you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department? Now he gets quiet.
You say, Your Honor?
Did you hear me on July 5th, 2024 at around 1:19 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Shoemaker and Connor? Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's see. All right, so was the officers out there? Did they block the street off or something?
They had the vehicle right there at the corner. He was sitting right there, yeah.
What vehicle?
He's in the police car. The officer was.
What did you do?
I had made a left turn right there, Connors and Shoemaker. Then I had kept going. He said I disobeyed him. Then I got down there. I seen they had it blocked off because it was a wire down. By that time, he had came down there, and I was getting out the vehicle. Then they took my vehicle. They took my vehicle, and I went home after that. That was it.
Connor and Shoemaker.
Yeah. Actually, that's Shoemaker and St. Jean. That's what it was at.
Shoemaker and St. Jean, and you're driving up. You're driving up.
Yes.
And make a left to St. Jean.
No, I made a left at that's that Shoemaker. Yeah, I made a left at Shoemaker.
So you're driving up St. Jean and made a left on Shoemaker.
Yes.
So you're going away from Connor.
No, I'm going towards Connors. If I made a left right there, yeah.
You're coming from the college.
Yeah. Yeah, up that way, yeah.
All right. And you made a left, and you said it was a way down?
On the other end by Connors it was.
Did you go past some barricades or some tape?
No, I didn't, no.
I can't accept this plea. It says here, Mr. Overstreet, failed to obey the blocking border tape, disregarded order given on PA to back up. Mr. Garrett drove through the barricade and opened Intox driveway.
No, I didn't drive through no barricade.
Okay.
And it says, I see what it says. It says disobey order of a police officer and disregarding officer signal in a construction zone. And then it's open and tight. So I see why it's written, basically he threw the book at it. All right, so we're gonna set a trial date. Trial date's 3/10/2025 at 9 a.m. All right?
3/10.
Yep, it's March the 10th. We indicated on the record that You did not go through any barricade as the officer indicated on the ticket. So therefore, I can't accept the plea of disregarding an officer's signal.
Okay. So what about the 17th? You have any scheduled for the 17th of this month also for court?
For the trial?
Yeah, it was two. You gave me 2 court days.
So come back on the 17th.
Okay.
I gotta start paying attention to that, Ms. Mathis. That the 2 dates I gave. Come back on the 17th, Mr. Overstreet, the 17th of January.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you both.
All right, thank you.
Ms. Flowers, are you ready?
Yes. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Let's call. Is this for Gibson, Gerald Gibson?
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit. Where is it? This is the city of Detroit versus.
Somebody showed up.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gibson. Ms. Flowers, I've given you an opportunity to pre-try the case. What is your client? What did you come up with?
My understanding, based on my conversation with the city attorney, there's going to be a dismissal on the proof of insurance and a dismissal on the unregistered vehicle, and my client is going to plead guilty to defective equipment and impeding traffic.
All right, that'll be a responsible plea as charged to the equipment violation. That's going to be 100 as charged. That's going to be $120, and impeding traffic would be $175. You want to take that deal, Mr. Gibson?
Yes, Your Honor.
Neither will abstract to the Secretary of State, and neither will carry any points. It's like I call it akin to an expensive parking ticket, sir. We'll close it out upon payment. You stipulate on behalf of your client to the faces of the ticket as an active factual basis for those responsible, please, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
You stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you know your client? Does your client know he has a 1 to 5 over the speed limit? That old ticket document. See how old that was. It's pretty old. It looks like based on the. But I just want to let him know that as well.
I'll take that as well, Your Honor. I'm sorry.
What you say? I'll look into it because normally he calls me when he has a ticket.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure so he knows right now. Just to make sure he knows everything, because looks like he pays his fines. So this one must have gotten this. This is back in 9/17/2011. All right, so what I'm going to do for your client is I'm going to charge for the what's going on with this defective equipment? Was this tinted window?
Yes.
You're gonna take these tinted windows off of here, or you like them so much that you just want to run the risk of getting pulled over again, Mr. Gibson?
I'll take them off, Your Honor, to avoid any problems.
I'm gonna do is I want to accept this representation that he's gonna take them off. You won't get this deal again, but I'm not gonna fine you for the defective equipment. And you can spend that $120 taking them off. $175, and then you owe $125 for the 1 to 5. When can you pay them, sir?
As soon as possible. Before the end of the month.
That's now. Wait, Ms. Gibson.
Can I get 2?
Miss Flowers, he went from as soon as possible all the way to 3 days later. That was 2. When can you pay it, sir?
Within 2 weeks, Your Honor. But all funds.
January 24th, 2025, Ken, and then he did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that after your phone, or you come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person, sir. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, good to see you, Ms. Flowers. Happy New Year's to you and Mr. Gibson as well. And best of luck to you both, all right?
Thank you. I appreciate you. Happy New Year, John.
Always a pleasure.
All right, you can go ahead and watch your TV, the view.
Animal Planet.
The Animal Planet. All right, Ms. Flowers, best of luck.
All right.
All right, who are we ready on?
Lightfoot, Your Honor.
Lightfoot. Let's go back on the record with Miss Lightfoot. Miss Lightfoot, are you gonna get that full driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did you come up with for Miss Lightfoot, Miss Soroka?
Your Honor, I'm going to ask for one more court date. I believe at that time she could have all the documentation necessary to resolve these tickets.
When are you going to have this driver's license, Miss Lightfoot?
I have to go renew my permit. So as soon as I'm able to do that, then I'll go take my test.
That's what I asked her.
She said 2 weeks.
She said 2 weeks, but in 2 weeks, she's not going to have a full driver's license in 2 weeks if she let her permit expire. And I asked her, does she have a good permit? I thought, and she said yes.
Yeah, but I told you that it expired on the 9th. That was like 3 days before it expired.
Is that?
But I couldn't go renew it because I had to go take an eye exam test. Like I couldn't pass the eye test when I went.
When are you going to have this done? We can set a trial date for March the 10th.
Okay.
You'll have it all done by then?
Yes, sir.
Don't get back in that Mercedes again. So you get this full license, all right? Unless you have well, you gotta get a permit now again. March the 10th, Miss Lightfoot, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right. Miss Soroki.
You will be moved to the main session now. You are now in the main.
That's Leake. Who was that making all that noise? That's Leake.
Yes.
Leake.
Yes, sir.
I know what's going on. You're on a phone. You're on 2 devices. You have to hang up that phone. Hang up that phone.
Okay.
All right, Miss Lewis, Antonio Lewis, is that Antonio Lewis?
Yes.
Yeah. Return to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Antonio Lewis, case numbers SP 1623298, count 1, count 2.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Antonio Lewis.
Mr. Lewis, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Antonio Lewis.
Antino Lewis. Antino. Good morning to you, Mr. Lewis.
Good morning to you too, and Happy New Year.
Today, who's got all that noise? Today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Mr. Lewis, do you have a valid driver's license?
No, sir. I was working on trying to get some.
Talk to Ms. Soroki about that, all right? Get Mr. Lewis an updated offer. Mr. Lewis, keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial if you don't like the offer, all right?
Okay.
We'll put you in a breakout room and let us know what you want to do when you come out. Join the room, please. Let's go back on the rest past that matter. Let's go back on the record with Leake. Mr. Leake, it's an ass chart, the improper plate.
Yes. It looks like we did work out a resolution to dismiss the 2-point failure to TARP. He has provided insurance. A resolution would be the improper plates, which wouldn't go on his record, and there'd be no points.
So he's going to plead to the ass charge, the improper plate, and dismiss the other 2 counts?
I believe, is that what you want to do, Mr. Leake?
Yes.
Yes, Judge. We'll go forward with that.
Your camera.
Pardon?
What is wrong with your camera? I can't see you.
I was on the phone. I've been trying to upload the Zoom, so I'm on YouTube now. I thought my camera would work. That's why you had that double feed. I'm trying to present myself, but I am here, sir.
How are you on YouTube? You're on Zoom, you mean?
Zoom through, yeah, I guess through YouTube. That's the best way that I was able to find you.
And do you have a camera on your computer?
Yes, it's uncovered. The light is on, but nothing is showing.
What about going down there? I guess you've already started your video because it doesn't say, all right. You want to take this deal, sir? $240 fine with dismiss upon payment.
Yes.
He doesn't look like he wants to take that deal.
I think he's on a fixed income, judges with the financials, but well, we'll make it work, Your Honor.
Want a trial date? See if we can do better?
No.
I don't know, Judge, given the circumstances and the officer, I don't know if that would be possible, but.
Who's the officer?
I think Robinson.
Hey, your attorney knows what's going on in the courtroom, I'll tell you that. All right. Raise your right hand, sir. Is your hand raised?
Yes, sir.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Warbling went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, sir.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
Nobody taking the deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Does anybody offer you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
Let me draw your attention back to November the 11th, 2024, at around 12:01 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Scott and Shane Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time?
Yes, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Was there something wrong with the plates on that vehicle at that time?
Yes, sir.
What was wrong with it?
I had plates from a previous vehicle on the truck.
That would make them improper. I'm going to find you guilty as charged. The improper plate, $240 will be the fine. With the stipulation of proper cause, I'll dismiss the other two matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, $240. When can you pay it, Mr. Leake?
On the 30th, by the 30th.
All right, 30th. Come back on January 31st, 2025 at 8:25. If you pay it and you know it's in the system, you don't have to show back up. We'll dismiss the case. I'm gonna set it for review, but if you didn't pay it or you want to follow it all the way through, just show up in the morning. We'll get you in and out if it's paid, all right?
Okay.
If there's nothing further, sir, best of luck to you. Have a very good day.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Golick, good morning to you. What are you gonna do with these dogs, these cases? Mr. Warbling, I have Mr. Golick here. He's been back and we've had these cases for some time except for pre-trial. Do you have a phone to get on that you can talk to an attorney if you need to?
No, well, the attorney that I had through Powers and Chapman wanted an ungodly amount of money, so I figured I would try to contend.
We have an attorney that might be as good or better.
I'm sure they are. They probably are.
But you need to really get up the phone. All right, let's call it. City of Detroit versus John Golick. Case number V13564-924, V13565-024, V13640-124, and V13640-224.
Yeah.
All right, appearance for the record, Mr. Warbling, please.
May it please this most honorable court, Ben Warbling, T64889 on behalf of the defendant. Sir, could you be so kind as to state your full name for the record, please?
I am John Golick.
Okay, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. We can get you an updated offer. See what this change says.
I have all the shots and all the records to include the rabies tags for both dogs. If there's two dogs.
Mr. Golick, you know how this works.
Did they even make an offer at this stage, Judge, at the pretrial stage?
See, the thing is, I don't know if these are new tickets or not. Are they new?
They are supposed to have been new with 2 wild animals and a dog restraint. You dismissed the other 2 tickets that were existing back in, I believe it was like June or July.
For purposes of arraignment, these are new tickets. The purposes of arraignment constitute.
We'll stand mute and wait formal reading, Your Honor.
A not guilty plea on your client's behalf will give your client a $0 bond. So we have 2 wild animal tickets and 1 extra large potbelly pig.
Yep, that I found broke in the neighborhood, sir.
You found, so you.
2 of them.
I told him he knows how this works. He already admits to having 2 potbelly pigs. So I never, you know something, I went back to Hampton. I went to Hampton, Virginia. I went to Hampton University. And I went back a few years ago. And I was just riding around the old neighborhood I used to stay in. And this lady was walking this pig. I mean, the pig had to be 600 pounds. And it had fangs hanging out of its mouth about 3 inches on each side. I couldn't believe it.
No fangs in these.
These both female.
Both female. They're both female.
So that was a male?
Yeah.
Was that a potbelly pig then? Because a potbelly pig I thought was small. No.
Ours are 400 pounds that we found in the neighborhood. And we've dewormed them also, which was a task within itself.
You know something? I'll tell you what, you sit here long
I ain't
enough,
denying it, sir.
You sit here long enough and you hear it all. He said he found 2 potbelly pigs running on the east side.
Well, the locals had told me about it.
I didn't say you didn't. I didn't say you didn't.
But they had told me about them literally the summer before, actually the fall before, that these animals were wandering around.
So so I don't know if even Pete is still alive. Pete used to be the neighborhood mechanic, right? And I took my car to him. And when I got it back the next, I mean, he was so efficient. When I got it back the next day, the day I took it to him, he has this rooster walking around, you know. So when I got my car back the next day, the tire was flat. I was like, Pete, tire's flat. He's like, I don't know what happened to that tire, Junior. And I was like, and you could see in the side of it, there was a plug taken out. So I said, Pete, you know what it looks like? I said, it looks like that rooster plugged my tire. He said, it sure does, Junior. So he said, just come back tomorrow. I'll fix the tire. I don't know how he took the tire off or what he did to put a new tire on here, but he puts a new tire on there. So I come back the next day and I said, all right. He said, I got you all set. I said, hey, Pete, what happened to the rooster? He looked at me, he says, Junior, you know what happened to that rooster. He ate the rooster. But so my question to you, you didn't eat the pigs, did you?
No, I couldn't find nobody to help me slaughter them because they're so huge.
Oh, gosh. All right, Mr. Warbling, Mr. Warbling, I need to get Mr. Golick in the breakout room with you.
Yes.
I don't know what we're gonna do with these cases, but do you have some sort of, can we get him online so he can speak to the attorney?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I have his advice or rights. What you can do is you can go into the breakout room with Mr. Bowman and you can get an offer.
Okay.
We've already read his advice or rights. And if we can understand the offer, or if Mr. Golick wants to set a trial, we can do that. So sit tight for a minute. Then we'll let Mr. Warbling do some work and then
Thanks, Your Honor. I think Mr. Leake is still here. I don't know if he has any questions.
Mr. Leake, are you still there? All right.
Okay.
Join the breakout for Mr.
Yes, Judge.
Warwick with Mr. Coleman.
Okay, thanks.
All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what is your client?
Your Honor, we're requesting a bench trial date.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lewis?
Yes.
Trial date is going to be March the 10th, 2025 at 9 a.m., right? If it's not in front, best of luck to you. And Mr. Lewis, have you ever seen a pot-belly pig running around the city?
No.
All right, if it's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. And best of luck to you.
Your Honor, if I may,
you may.
I was in Savannah, Georgia, doing that's when I worked for Michigan Basic Property Insurance Association. So we're having an arson convention in one of the biggest hotels in Savannah, Georgia, and they were having a pig convention where folks were walking through the hallways
Yeah, man, because it's funny.
with their pigs on leashes.
With pig. That's what that lady in Virginia had her pig on a leash, and she was come on, Mr. Lewis. She had her pig on a leash, and it was fangs hanging out this pig 3 or 4 inches on either side. If that pig wanted to go ham on them, they would have had no chance. You know what I'm saying? It would have been over with because it just could have mauled them up. Mr. Lewis, you ready to go, or you want to sit and watch the show? Yeah. It's Officer Dalzochio. Have you spoken to that officer?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Yes.
Give me the correct pronunciation of your name, please.
Delzacchio, Your Honor.
Delzacchio. Good morning to you, Officer Delzacchio. This is the city in Aurelio. This is the city of Detroit versus Aurelio Sanchez. Case number SP 1617964. Counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Strokey on behalf of Mr. Sanchez.
Officer Delzacchio, badge 706.
All right, and good morning, Officer Delzacchio. Is that
Good morning,
Detroit?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Lewis, excuse me, good morning to you. Do you have valid insurance and registration?
I had got some valid insurance at the time, but when I went to try to get my tag, they said the car wasn't registered in my name, but my wife forged my signature on the title. And now the car is on hold. I had called an investigator in Flint, and he said he can't do that until I gotta go to a judge about the divorce. So I'm still working on that right now. So the car, I can't drive it or nothing. And I'm trying to figure out why she do that, and she got 3 cars.
Because you're getting a divorce.
No, it was before all this.
Let me stop. Miss Lyons, good morning to you. You know what? I always ask people, is that a bonnet on your head?
Yes.
So what I always ask, you already know the deal. I ask you, do you wear the bonnet to the club when you go out to the club?
But my hair is not done.
I'm asking you a question. Do you wear it out to the club?
No.
Just take it off.
So why would you wear it to the courthouse?
Cause my hair look worse than the bonnet.
Okay, so, but you knew you were coming to court today. When you go to the club, you get it all fixed up, don't you?
It's in
Okay.
Just take it off.
There we go. All right. So, all right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. So in essence, in summons, do you have valid insurance?
But they said the car wasn't registered in my name.
Do you phone, please?
Yes.
All right. Why don't you sign on And he signed an advice of rights form too. Speak to Miss Soroki. She can, you put your appearance on for Mr. Lewis, right? Sign on, I'm gonna let you in, put you in breakout room 3, speak with Miss Soroki. She's gonna get you an updated offer and then she can, let's see if she can help you. I'm sure she can, all right? Now let's pass the matter. Yes.
Do you want both of them? I'm over here, sorry.
Well, Mr. Warbling, what did you come up with, Mr. Golden?
Judge, I need to speak with Mr. Bowman as well.
Go in the breakout room, speak with Mr. Bowman. Go in the breakout room and speak with Mr. Bowman, both of the lawyers for the cases. And then when Mr. Lewis signs on, Ms. Soroki, I'm gonna put him in the breakout room number 3.
Your Honor. Your Honor. My wife has a video of the hogs.
All right, well, you use that phone to sign on so you can speak to Mr.
No, this is her phone.
He's gonna come up as me.
It doesn't matter. Go out in the hallway and do it because it's gonna interfere if we do it in here.
I'm
gonna check out those hogs.
Okay. They're pretty.
Yeah, pretty enough, but you're gonna eat them up. You could have found somebody to slaughter them.
I could find it.
Yeah, he's gonna eat them. Okay. Mr. Leake, why are you still here? I'm gonna put him out. Mr. Gray, I keep muting you and you keep unmuting yourself. I muted you because you had some excessive noise in the background.
I apologize.
No problem.
I'm at work.
That's fine. I'm all right. So I'm gonna get you out of here.
Thank you.
So mute yourself until I call your name, please.
Thank you.
Let me ask you this. Do you have valid registration and insurance? Now she's telling me.
Are you talking to me, Your Honor?
You have valid registration and insurance?
Yes.
Let's see what you have, please.
1 second. Sit down. Sit down. Stay right there.
Mr. Goldberg, I'm going to put you on 2. Wait on Mr. Orling. Join the room, please. Mr. Lewis, I'm going to put you in breakout room 3. Wait on Ms. Soroki. Join the room, please. On that Wing Tech device, I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself. What is your name, please?
Me?
I don't know. Wing Tech? Yes. Good morning. What is your name?
Llewellyn Gallen?
Llewellyn Gallen. All right, Gallen. All right. There's your Officer Hill. There's Mr. Gallen. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, you ready on that insurance, Ms. Gray?
Yes.
Now, let's see what you have.
Okay.
Hold up.
Did you see it, Gerald?
Yeah, you can't just
I don't know
flash
how to
it.
turn it. I
No,
don't know how
you
to turn
had
it.
you had it up. I saw it, but you took it down too soon.
I'm sorry. I was trying to learn how to turn the camera around.
You don't have to do all that. Just hold it up again. Let's see. All right, let's see the insurance.
I was trying to just cover my name up since we're on live.
I
My
saw
address.
that. Can I get her file?
My address.
I know you don't want everybody stalking you.
Correct.
This is city. Let's see the insurance. Still. All right, City of Detroit versus Tanika Justine Gray, case number SP 1643418, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
May it please this court, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Ms. Gray, could you state your name for the record, please?
Tanika Justine Gray.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. I'm going to dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. Ms. Gray, it's not.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Have a good day.
You as well. Mr. Golick is in two.
Oh, he's in two. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Yeah. All right. We'll talk. Thanks.
Can I get back on? 1 second, sugar. Let me close it up.
I'll put you out.
Thank you.
He's on help.
Yes, Your Honor. My recollection, it was a beauty contest for the pigs, and the pigs had on like colors like racehorses, right? And they were all on the leashes, and they were in diapers.
Man, oh man. But at least that was a planned event. I'm saying,
right? You talk about in the hood.
Yeah, in the hood. He's got pot-bellied pigs running around on the east side. I've never seen it before. Never. That's and 400 pounds. He's 600 pounds. He said. I'm gonna see the picture of it. I mean, I don't know what you do with something like that. Lip it. Is that Khadijah Lippet?
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
All right, you got, you don't have your video on, you don't have a bonnet on, do you?
No,
Yeah.
sorry, my hair's just in a fro. I'm trying to go natural this year.
Ms. Lippert, do you have valid insurance and registration?
Yes, I do.
Let's see what you have.
Okay, I have.
You know, I always say cure cured your problem. But I called cure, but they couldn't cure my problem.
They cured mine.
Let's see the registration, please.
And I have my registration as well.
This is the city of Detroit versus Khadijah Aaron Lippert, case number SP1350375. SP1350375. No, strike that. SP1350375 counts 2 and counts 3, and SP164326161. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline stroking behalf of Ms. Lippert.
Ms. Lippert, what's your name for the record, please?
Khadijah Lippert.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. Ms. Lippert, have you ever seen a potbelly pig running around the city?
No, sir.
All right, I'm going to dismiss the cases for providing valid documentation. Best of luck to you, man.
Thank you so much. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, the people are making an offer. My client would plead to 1 count of improper plate. The other 2 counts would be dismissed. We'd stipulate to probable cause.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Lewis?
Yes, sir.
All right, all right. You can hang up and come back in here.
Okay. All right.
Madam.
Yeah, he's got to wait.
Madam.
He's got to wait.
He has to wait. Okay. Yes, thank you.
I should have went ahead and took him. I'm going to start you off. This is the city of Detroit, Ms. Soroki versus Dante Gilbert, case number SP 147942231, SP 1638485, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, I'm here, sir.
Your Honor, Pauline stroking on behalf of Mr. Gilbert.
Good morning to you, Mr. Gilbert.
How you doing?
Today is the date and time set for a show cause. Go ahead, counsel.
Your Honor, at this time, we waive the formal reading the information, stand mute to the charges.
Yes.
And enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond. He has a no registration that's not on the docket. It may be a default, but it doesn't have any. It must have just recently gone in default if it is. But anyway, I'll let him be heard on it if the city has no objection.
No objection, Your Honor.
Right, no insurance registration. The one case, illegal dumping, he just owes that. That's in warrant status. I'll recall the warrant. I'll enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf and give him a $0 bond. This is something that we sentenced him on. What's going on with the money? Thank you. Mr. Gilbert?
Excuse me?
What's going on with the money here for this illegal dumping?
I haven't had the funds. I got recently laid off work, so I really haven't been having extra money. If I can maybe, ask for some more time.
We're gonna do Do you have valid registration and insurance?
I don't even have that vehicle anymore. I don't even have a vehicle right now. I ended up selling the vehicle.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get you back down to the original charge on the illegal dumping, because it was an extra $160 that was put on there. I'm gonna bring it back down to the 500.
Okay.
You can speak at Miss Soroki in a breakout room. She's gonna get you an updated offer. Keep in mind, you have an absolute right to a trial. Just give her a minute. Let me take care of Mr. Lewis. You join the room and wait on her for a second, okay?
Thank you.
So, Your Honor, you indicated he hit the dumping, but that's already been resolved, correct?
That's already been resolved. All we're here on is no plates, no insurance misdemeanor, and no registration.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
All right. So join the room. Wait on her for a minute, Mr. Gibbs. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lewis. Mr. Lewis, you step on up. I've given you an opportunity, sir, to speak to counsel. Counsel indicates to me that you want to take the deal in proper plates, $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment.
I can pay it in 2 weeks. I have 4 payments.
Yeah. So raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you put your hand down. Did you read and sign this advice or rights form?
Well, I kind of like glanced through it and read.
Well, do you understand it?
Yes.
You understood everything you read?
Pretty much.
Well, I want to make sure you understand your rights. You know that you'll be giving up these rights on this form when you take this deal. You know that?
Yes.
All right. And has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to August the 28th, 2024 at around 3:58 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Grand River and Strathmore. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license? I mean, strike that. Was there something, was there something wrong with the plates on that vehicle?
Well, at that time, I didn't know. At that time, what date that was on?
August the 28th.
Okay, my birthday was September 11th. So at that time, I didn't know my car wasn't registered in my name. So when September came, I tried to get a tag, and they said it wasn't registered in my name. Come to find out, my wife forged my signature on the title, and then that's how I ended up getting the tag. At that time, I didn't know my car wasn't registered.
That's a Grand Marquis?
Yeah, 2003 Grand Marquis.
I got a 2009 Grand Marquis.
And it's clean.
You saw it?
Stop up mine.
Mine's clean.
I ain't paying $1,500 for mine.
Well, I paid a little more than that for mine. But now, tell me this.
At that time, I didn't.
Did you ever get it back?
I still got the car. I can't drive it. I did a rear end on it now. Somebody put a rear end, but I can't drive anything.
Are you trying to say that when you get it fixed, you're gonna get the
Now,
title and
I'm
registration?
trying to find a way to get find a legal aid for a lawyer, try to get a divorce. And the investigator at the time said it's up to that. Whenever
So you just want to take this deal and get this over with?
Yeah.
Case is gonna be dismissed. I'm gonna find him guilty as charged, the improper plate, because the plate wasn't valid, right? All right, and with stipulates the probable cause, we'll dismiss the other matters. When you said 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks I have a full payment.
Come back on January the 24th.
Zoom or come back here?
You come back to Zoom.
Okay.
Pay it, and then you did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that app to your phone. Pay it and come back at 8:25. It's paid, and you know it's paid. If you pay it one of those 2 ways, it'll go through immediately. You don't have to come back.
Oh, I have it paid.
All right. If there's nothing further, best of luck to you, and happy New Year, and be safe out there, and get that Grand Marquis rolling again. All right. All right.
Thank you.
Nothing further. Best of luck to you.
All right.
All right. Where are we, Mr. Golick, on Mr. Golick?
Judge, he had a terrible connection, and then I went back. He didn't have audio, and then he may have dropped off. But he's physically there, correct, Judge?
Now, Let's step on up, Mr. Golick. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Golick. Mr. Golick, I've given you an opportunity. Well, you haven't necessarily really spoken to Mr. Worland. What did you come up with, Mr. Worland?
So, Judge, I think it's in my client's best interest. I did speak with Mr. Bowman. We did go over things. I did have somewhat of a constructive conversation with Mr. Golick with regard to the facts of the case. I think it's best if he continues his not guilty plea and comes back for a bench trial.
You understand that?
I'm good with that, Your Honor. Thank you.
Is the missus good with that?
Yes. She's waiting for your break to be able to see the videos.
All right, let's see. That's perhaps Miss Officer Thomas. Let's see what this pot really is. Oh. It's going to be March the 11th. March 10th is well, I don't want to mess up Miss Mathis's calendar.
I'm sure by then I'll be rid of the pigs. I do have a farm down in Sylvania, Ohio that is willing to take at least one of them.
You got yourself a whole farm out there.
I know, I'm trying to get the farm exemption now. I have a lady by the name of Kay, who is one of the administrators for several of the farms in the city. She's trying diligently for me.
Did you see that?
You asked, sir.
You can eat for months off of those pigs.
They say they're too old to eat.
Too old to eat?
Yeah, they said it'd be so much fat in them.
We guesstimate.
Yeah, they guesstimate that they're probably more than 5 to 7 years old, sir.
Tell Mr. Pete that. All right.
I'm sure Mr. Warbling wouldn't want a piece of those.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I hope you can see it, Mr. Warbling, at some time. It's amazing.
As the famous quote from Pulp Fiction, I don't dig on swine, but I do respect you.
Thank you, guys.
I do love that movie.
All right, I do too. March the 11th. Best of luck to you, Mr. Golick, and
early 8:35.
Huh?
8:35.
It doesn't matter. 9 o'clock. Really, you come in.
Thank you, folks.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Guys have a very good rest of your day. All right. What about Nathan Latta? Nathaniel Latta.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
City of Detroit versus Nathaniel Leo Latta. Case number SP 1606893, counts 1 and counts 2. For the record, please.
Nathaniel Leo Latta.
Judge Ben Warbling, P64889 on his behalf, Your Honor.
And today is the date and time set for a trial. Corporal Bennett, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Corporal Bennett, is he there? All right. Give Mr. Latta an updated offer. Mr. Latta, you keep in mind you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, have a conversation with Mr. Warbling, okay?
Thank you.
Are we ready on Gilbert, Ms. Soroki?
We are, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilbert. Mr. Gilbert, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, at this time, my client's going to continue his plea of not guilty and request a bench trial date.
Want to do, Mr. Gilbert?
Yes.
I'm going to set a trial date / formal hearing on 3/11/2025 at 9 a.m. and it'll be a review as well. So see what you can get on that payment.
On the dump ticket?
On the dump ticket, all right?
Yes, sir.
3/11/2025 at 9 a.m. Best of luck to you, sir, and have a very good rest of your day.
311. Okay, thank you.
313-574. They're gone. 313-574, 7915. They're gone. That gets me down to Gallup. City of Detroit versus Llewellyn Gallup. This number is SP1064551. SP1120931, SP1240158, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1261414, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP1367031, SP1371484, counts 1 and counts 2. SP1394549, SP1457284, counts 1 and counts 2, and 15461248, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroka on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Gallen, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Good morning, Llewellyn Gallen.
Oh, Mr. Gallen.
How you doing?
Officer Hill, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Police Officer William Hill, badge 3756, Detroit Police Department.
And who else do we have?
We have
Corporal Bennett. Where's he didn't respond to the first case. He's in the room. Corporal Bennett, put your appearance on the record, please. Officer Jones. Do we have an Officer Jones? D. Jones? I don't hear that officer. And nor do I see that officer in the room. Is there an Officer Peterson? Officer Peterson? I don't hear that officer, nor do I see that officer in the room. Corporal Corporate, good morning to you. He was here. I see him now.
You see him or you don't see him? I don't see him.
I don't see him. Sergeant Knapp, he's here.
Hey, good morning, Your Honor. Sergeant Paul Knapp, badge S63, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
And Officer Navarro. I don't hear Officer Navarro. Let's see if Corporal Corporate left us any messages. He was here, I don't see him, and I don't have any messages from him. Okay. And there's 3 other tickets here on the SP 124-01581 that there's no name behind. Let's see if we can ascertain who those officers are. That officer is. No, any officer here on SP 124-01581. All right, so I have a ticket here. That would be one Officer DeBuck. So I don't see an Officer DeBuck. The only officer really in question is Corporal Perfect. But I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gallen. And then what about Officer Martinez? Any Officer Martinez? I don't see an Officer Martinez. All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, Mr. Gallen. Have a conversation with Mr. Soroki. Get him an updated offer. Let's it's today's the date time set for a trial. All right. Join the room, please. Let's pass the matter. Detective Navarro was here as well. He's not here now. I have him checked in. All right, let's move on. Mr. Warbling, do you have anything?
Judge, I just need an updated offer for Mr. Bowman on Nathaniel Leo.
Go to 4, please.
Yep, 4. Got it.
Michael Gregory, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Do you have a middle name, sir?
Yes, I do. Middle name is Anthony.
Middle name is what?
Anthony.
Anthony.
And when the court's available, can we get a driver's record up for Mr. See if his license is valid for Mr. Galen, please?
And Officer Detective Navarro was here. Detective Navarro was here, but he did not. He's not here now. So Corporal Perfect was here and Detective Navarro were here. But they're not here now.
Now everybody's back.
Say now everybody's back.
Yeah, I'm talking to myself.
Oh.
I'm looking at Bennett's back, Hill's back.
They were always here.
Okay.
So, Mr. Bowman, if I find out the status of my client's license, I need to speak with you, please.
All right, I'll meet you in 4.
Okay, as soon as I find out.
Okay.
All right, let's check and see. James Earl Green here. I haven't checked James Earl Green in, so Officer Gutierrez, good morning to you.
Good morning.
You're free to leave. Be safe out there and Happy New Year too.
Thank you, Your Honor. Do the same.
Are you ready, Mr. Warman?
Yeah, we're ready, Mr. Leo. Thank you, Judge.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lada. Mr. Lada, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, your client wants to take the deal allowing NNP.
That's my understanding. He wants to waive his rights. Yes, Your Honor.
You want to take it, sir?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Now, you put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail? And
Yes, sir.
or 5 fines?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Worthing went over your other advice or rights in breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, I did.
Have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, I understand.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Let's go off the record momentarily. Ms. Soroki, Mr. Llewellyn has a valid driver's license.
Thank you. Mr. Bowman, if you're available.
Yes.
Breakout room 4. Now let's go back on the record with Mr. Mata. Let me draw your attention back to July the 28th, 2024, around 12:05 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Schoolcraft and Outer Drive. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did.
Operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir. I was.
Did you fail to stop at a stop sign?
Yes, sir. I did.
And did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir. He did.
Couldn't do so, could you?
No, I could not.
Why is that?
Because it was revoked at the time.
Very well. I'm going to find your client guilty. Is it valid now?
No, as I talked to the office to the attorney, I have to go. I'm in sobriety court, so now I had to wait a year. So in December, I was eligible for the interlock license.
No, it's not, enough said. Enough said. This is not going to affect your ability to move forward. Yeah. All right. Find you guilty of the amended count of allowing and responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic for the failure to stop. I'm only going to fine you for the allowing $240, no fine for the blocking traffic. When can you pay it? I'll dismiss upon payment.
It's 240 total is what you're saying?
Yes.
I'll pay it today.
Are you going to upload the app on your phone right now?
Yeah. What do I need to?
Div that, DIVDAT. I'm told you can upload the app, and if you do it right now, I'm gonna have Ms. Mathis put it in right now. You can pay it, and you can close it out. You don't have to worry about coming back.
I'm doing it. Hold on. DivDat mobile app.
All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go call the city of Detroit, Michael Anthony Gregory, case number SP1600693, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please, Mr. DiMaggio.
Andrew DiMaggio, P45619, on behalf of Mr. Michael Gregory.
Mr. DiMaggio got himself a chauffeur.
That's right.
It must be nice.
Yeah, living large.
I live in large. Mr. Gregory, good morning to you. State your name for the record, please.
Sure, it's Michael Anthony Gregory.
All right, good morning. And Officer Welch, good morning to you. Can you put your appearance on the record, please? Go again. Officer Welch showed up. Officer Welch is not here now. And Officer Welch did not send me any message in the chat. So I'm gonna give Mr. Bowman a second to see if Mr. Welch, because I know you haven't had the opportunity. Go to the breakout room and see if Mr. Bowman has spoken to Mr. Welch, Mr. DiMaggio.
Okay.
Let's see, hold on. Mr. Bowman, put your appearance on the record for Mr. Gregory, for Michael Anthony Gregory, please.
May it please the court, Your Honor, Victor Bowman, P33764 for the people.
All right, have you spoken to Ms. Officer Welch?
No.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Strike that. Go ahead, Mr. DiMaggio.
I would make a motion to dismiss.
And I'll let Mr. Bowman respond if he wants to. Mr.
And
Officer Welch was here and he showed up, but he's not here now. He didn't speak to you. He didn't leave me a message in the chat or anything.
Mr. DiMaggio, your client is who?
Michael Gregory.
Michael Gregory. Okay, hold on. And he's at 9 o'clock.
Yes, he is. Okay, I'm gonna rule.
I have no objection, Your Honor. These tickets are park closed, indecent exposure, and proper equipment.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna rule. I'm just gonna rule no officers. I'm gonna rule it dismissed. I'll put officer left. He's not here. I won't put no officer. I'll put officer left. All right, okay. Mr. Best of luck to you, and have a case dismissed, and best of luck to you. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. DiMaggio, take it easy.
Happy New Year too. Thanks.
Happy New Year to you, Mr. Gregory. Put officer left instead of no. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Lotta. Mr. Lotta, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Is that Lotta there?
Yeah,
he's already done.
I'm trying. Oh, here it is.
It should be in there now, right?
Yeah, I'm looking. My name just popped up. Add account. Okay, yep, it's in here now. I'm about to pay it right now.
Let's call the city of Detroit. What happened to Oak Wind? Ms. Mountains. Did you give me the file? Let's call the city of Detroit versus Sheikh Tanisha. Give me the correct pronunciation. I probably messed it up before.
Shantisa Ogwin.
Shantisa Ogwin. I'm sorry, ma'am. The city of Detroit versus Shantisa Ogwin. Case numbers SP 107-68621, SP 1188590, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 126263, counts 31, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1599815, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
And Warbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Your full name for the record, miss?
Shantisa Ogwin.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Corporal Hill, good morning to you. Is that Corporal Hill?
Morning, Your Honor. It's Officer Nelson, badge 364, Detroit Police Department.
Good morning to you, Officer Nelson.
I'm here on that person as well.
Yes, I see. And Corporal Spidell.
Yes, Corporal Spidell, badge 402, Detroit Police Department.
Very well. Good morning to you, Officer Hubb. Here.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. What happened to Corporal Hill, Anthony? All right, he's not. Go ahead and put your appearance on the record, Officer Hubb.
The Detroit Police Officer Michael Assault, badge 1789.
Very well. Today is the date and time set for a trial. You couldn't pay that $288, huh, man?
No, I couldn't, but you told me to pay 2 tickets and then come back with my license. The problem is I paid 1 ticket but I got other tickets that still prevent me from getting the license.
That's in another jurisdiction or something?
No, all my tickets are in Detroit.
You have this one ticket, 288 on a no insurance proof. You owe other tickets, but you have that one that's preventing you from getting a license here.
I have other tickets that's preventing me from getting licensed as well.
From?
Detroit, from in the city of Detroit.
I don't see that. I don't see that. But if you say so, you paid the one no insurance. You didn't pay the other. That's what I see that's preventing you from getting a license. The 288. So, is this Ms. Soroki or Mr. Warbling?
Oh, yeah, it's mine, Judge.
All right, Mr. Warbling, speak with Ms. O'Gwen in the breakout room. Today is the date and time set for trial. See if we can work something out for her.
Yes, Your Honor.
Join the room, please. Let's pass the map.
And we're ready for Mr. Galen, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Nathaniel Leo Lotta.
Yes.
Case is going to be dismissed, sir. You paid. Have a great day. And
thank you. You too as well. Thank you.
All right. Yeah, I have it here. So let's say this. All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gallen. Mr. Gallen, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What's gonna happen?
Your Honor, we did reach resolution. One no insurance is being amended to improper plate, and my client would admit he'd plead guilty to 2 other improper plates. All other counts are being dismissed. He's waiving his rights, asking court to adopt that.
You say one what?
One no insurance is being amended, and these would be corresponding to officers that are here. To improper plate, and then he's pleading guilty to 2 other plate violations. So that would be Officer Hill and Bennett. So Officer Bennett's ticket should be getting amended to improper plate. And then Officer Hill is going to be an improper plate.
So how many improper plates?
Total. One is amended from no insurance.
2 total?
3. I don't know how you want to say it. 3 total, 1 amended from no insurance.
That what you want to do, Mr. Gallen?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? You swear or affirm tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
No, I didn't understand that.
You understand that?
Yes.
All right. You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Say that again, please.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advisor rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yeah.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Give me 1 second. All right. Let me draw your attention back to, I'm going to do this allowing and then 2 councilmen or just the line. It doesn't matter. You don't care how it's done, right, Mr. What we saying, Mr. Bowman, right?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Let's draw your attention back to June the 23rd, 2022 at around 10:13 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Joy Road and Southfield Service Drive. Do you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
Didn't have them.
Very well. Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. Let me draw your attention back to September 6, 2022 at around 10:31 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Rutherford and Orange Lawn. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
I guess so, Your Honor. I'll be honest, I don't remember, but yeah.
Your Honor, stipulate to the complaint as a factual basis.
All right. We can take this. I got 2 other tickets here that if you remember back, if you can go back to May the 4th, 2023 at around 12:54 p.m. City of Detroit near Evergreen in Chicago. Do you recall getting stopped by the Detroit police in the 2002 Dodge on that day?
Yes.
Were you operating that motor vehicle?
Yes.
Officer asked you to produce valid driver's license and insurance.
Yes.
You could not do either, could you, sir?
No.
And why is that?
Because I had actually, the car wasn't mine, and my friend had just bought the car. I didn't have a plate on it. I was driving it back for her, and I didn't have a license. So.
And there was you couldn't provide any insurance for that either, right?
Right. The car was new. It didn't even have a plate on it.
Okay, very well. Find you guilty of it. You know what happens on that situation, sir? You can drive a car home without a plate if you have bought it that day, but you have to put insurance on that car before you drive it. You can put the insurance on there without a plate. Insurance company will take your money anytime. All right. So I'm find you guilty of that. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to and you didn't have a license. I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of improper plate, and I'm going to find you guilty of the amended count of allowing. But I'm going to give you, I'll cut you a little break on the sentence. Instead of sending you to 240 for all 3 of them, I'm going to sentence you to 240 for 2 of them. You went out and did the work and got a valid driver's license. So 240 and 240. I'm going to waive the warrant fees. You're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees. When can you pay? Did we lose him? I think we lost him. All right, we'll finish right. So Our officers, Hill, Corporal Bennett and Sergeant Knapp, I think Corporal Bennett might have another one. No, Corporal Bennett is done, I think. You all are free to leave and be safe out there.
Thank you, and have a good day.
I think you might be on Oakland too. No, he's not. All right, be safe. All right. All right. Now that gets me down to is Anthony Garrett here? He's not here. Samson is not here. Spidell is not here. Nelson just left. Officer Nelson is still here. But I called that case. All right. That gets me down to Odin. Is that Carlos Odin?
Yes, I'm here, Judge. Good morning.
City of Detroit versus Carlos D'Angelo Odin. Case number SP 1572266. One appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Pauline Soroki on behalf of Mr. Odin.
All right, Mr. Odin, state your name for the record, please.
Carlos D'Angelo Odin.
Right, today is the date and time set for a pre-trial. Okay, Mr. Odin, updated offer, Miss. Do you have a valid license, Mr. Odin?
No, they the Department of State they denied me because I didn't have enough clear and convincing evidence.
Yeah, that's a tough one. All right, go get him a breakout room, Miss Soroki. Give Mr. Odin an update off. Mr. Odin, if you don't like you have an absolute right to a trial, all right? I'm sorry. I'll put them in the brief. All right, let's go back. Let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. O'Gwen. Ms. O'Gwen, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client going to do?
Judge, I apologize. I still need to talk to Attorney Bowman about potential resolution. I think we have some ideas.
Okay. All right. Pass the matter. Why don't we do this and talk to Mr. Bowman about Lions as well, so we can call them both. You can handle it. I want to get Ms. Lyons back so she can get her hair done. All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Angela Lyons, case number B1309543, B1309553, 09563, B1315693, B132372123, and SX4072922. That seems like it was a no insurance that's been paid. $45 at least has been paid, so we can close that out. All right, Mr. Warbling, appearance for the record, please. Oh, we lost Mr. All right, pass the matter. Give Mr. Warbling a second. Go back and break out room 2, Ms. O'Gwen, and wait on Mr. Warbling, okay?
Okay.
All right. Is that on the wing tech? Was that Gallon?
Yes, I'm back.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Gallon. Mr. Gallon, so I found you guilty of the 3. Typically, it would be $240 a piece, but I told you I'd cut you a break on the one of them. Okay, so it's going to just be $240 and $240. I waived the warrant fees, and you're going to have to pay the reinstatement fees as well. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's $180. Four times $45. By my calculation, is $180. I'm not worried about the reinstatement fees. I just remind you about that. I'm just worried about the $480. When can you pay it? Did we lose him again? I said all that for nothing? All right, Mr. Gallen, I see you're having difficulty.
I think I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Okay, so I said to you that you have pled to 3. Usually it's $240 a piece, but I see you did the work to get the license. I'm gonna cut you a break and just chart and fine you only for 2 of them. Okay, so that'll be $480. I waived all the warrant fees, so that saved you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 times 50. I saved you 16 times 50, but you're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fees. That's 4 times 45. I got 180. I'm not concerned about the reinstatement fees. I'm concerned about the two 240s, 240 and 240, 480. I just let you know everything that's on there. When can you pay
it? Now.
480 you can pay now?
Yeah.
You want to sign on and div that kiosk and pay it before we leave and pay it, or you want to come back tomorrow?
I'd rather just get it over with and do it now. Is it a link you send me or something, or how would that go?
You go. I'm told you can upload that div that app to your phone. Here, put that in for him. And then the rest of it. And you pay that on div that, D-I-V-D-A-T. Mr. Lotta just uploaded his phone right quick. And Miss Mathis is gonna pull all this in. So by the time you upload it, let us know when you got it uploaded, and I'll let you know when Miss Mathis is finished putting it in, and you can pay it now, and we'll dismiss the cases, because I'm gonna dismiss them once you pay it, all right?
Okay. Said div that now?
Div that, D-I-V-D-A-T. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Oden. Mr. Oden, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, people made an offer that my client would plead to allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. The original count would be dismissed. My client's waiving his rights, asking this court to adopt that.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and for $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Shiroki went over your other advisor rights in breakout room, did she not?
Yes, she did.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know about taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, sir.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me carry your attention back to April the 3rd, strike that April the 12th, 2024, around 3:50 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of 8 Mile in Kentucky. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
You operate a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You could not do so, could you?
No.
Why is that?
My license was revoked.
Very well, I'm gonna find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. $240 is gonna be the fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. You gonna pay this now too?
Get 2 weeks, Your Honor.
All right, come back January 24th. January 24th at 8:30. At 8:35. Come back 8:35. Pay it, then you did that kiosk in the city of Detroit. Mr. Odin, or pay, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. It'll go through instantly. You come back, we'll dismiss the case. I'll get you in and out, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you. Happy New Year. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
You as well. Thank you.
Is that Mr. Gallen? You can, did you get the app on your phone?
I'm downloading it as we speak.
Okay, so Miss Mathis says you can make, she's got it in there, just pay the 240s. Well, it's gonna be 285. It's gonna be 285, right? What? Nah, you tell me. Oh, 240. So Miss Mathis saved you another for $90. Buy $90. That's your early Christmas present here. Pay the 240, and we'll dismiss the cases.
I'm having a hard time. I'm not understanding this. It's telling me to add an account.
I don't know how to do it. I've never done it before, and I hope I don't have to because I don't want to get a ticket. I'm serious. I know you don't want any more either.
Oh no!
All right, let's go back on the record with Miss O'Gwen. Miss O'Gwen, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
So, Judge, she wants to waive her rights, take advantage of the people's offer at this time, Your Honor.
What is the offer?
So, Judge, with Officer Hop, that would be an allowing. With Officer Hill, that would be an allowing. And with Corporal Spidell, that would be an allowing. There was an improper plate amendment, but I did want to bring that to Attorney Bowman's attention. She always had valid registration, so I don't know if he's comfortable with just 3 allowings.
That's fine.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that, sir.
The thing about it is Officer Hill is not even here. What did you speak to Officer Hill?
I did.
Okay. All right. So three allowings.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Warden. All right, you want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Raise your right hand, please. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Warland went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, sir.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to July the 12th, 2024 at around 10:33 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Myers and Buena Vista. You may not know. Did you own a 2008 Chevrolet on that day?
Yes, sir.
Did you allow someone to drive that 2008 Chevrolet?
Yes.
Mr. Damon
Williams.
Yeah, and you allowed him to drive that car knowing that he didn't have a valid driver's license?
Yes, sir. He was moving something for me. We was in the process of moving.
Well, I'll tell you what, that really doesn't matter now because all I needed to hear was you allowed him to drive that car without a valid license. And you knew he didn't have a valid license. So I'm gonna find you guilty of the as charged to the allowing. It was did you not have insurance on that car that day?
I didn't have insurance.
All right, I'm gonna find you guilty as to the amended count of improper plate. Let me take you back. Let me carry you back to way back to October the 12th, 2021 at around 3:08 p.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Hubble and Tyler. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, I did, sir.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did the officer ask you to produce a valid driver's license at that time?
Yes.
You couldn't do so, could you, ma'am?
No.
Why is that? How couldn't you produce that license, Ms. Oakland?
I don't have one to produce.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying I don't have a...
She ain't saying it like that. It sure so sounded like that, didn't it?
I'm sorry.
I don't have one to produce. I told you know that. You know damn well I don't have a license. All right, I'm gonna find you guilty of the amended count of allowing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut you a break like Mr. Gallen. I'm only gonna fine you for two of these. 240 and 240. You owe some other civil infractions. You owe 222, 180, 288, and 210. If you pay that 288, I told you last time, you potentially get yourself a valid driver's license. When can
So
you pay
it's the 288 tickets that's holding me. That's the only ticket. After I pay the $288 ticket, I can get my license.
If you say you don't have any tickets in any other jurisdictions, that's what I see. Now, I've been wrong before, but not too many times about this stuff. But it's you know, I told you that last time. All right. When can you pay to 480? I'm gonna waive the warrant fee. You're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fees. When can you pay? I only see one reinstatement fee.
Can I get to the middle of March?
That's a long time. All right. What I'm gonna do is, are you working?
No.
Come back March the 10th, 2025. Pay it in any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, Ms. Oakland. If there's nothing further, you be safe, have a safe new year, and I'll see you back in March, all right?
Thank you.
Best of luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's go, let's call this back, recall the city of Detroit versus Angel Lions, case number 1309543, V130955223, V1309563, V1315692, V131237123. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Worling.
Yeah, Ben Warbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant. Could you please state your full name for the record, miss?
Angel Angelique Lyons.
Miss Lyons, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Are these the same tickets we've been dealing with for a long time?
Yes, and like last time when I was in court, I had told you that they charged my boyfriend with the tickets, and they They made him responsible for all the tickets, and they said we had to get rid of the dogs, and they put us on dog probation. Said we can't have dogs for a year.
You're on dog probation. What's your boyfriend's name?
Herschel Patrick III.
Patrick Herschel?
Yes, Patrick III. His judge was Judge Ruth Ann Gary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So, Mr. Bowman, Mr. Warbler, I have tickets here, a number of tickets. As this Lyons has stated for the dogs. Now, the only difference is they're not the exact date. So I don't know if they're just didn't give them issue them out on the same date or something. I don't know if that's going to help. I'm going to let Mr. Warbling and Mr. Bowman speak about this, and then I'm going to put you in the breakout room, Ms. Lyons, and Mr. Warbling is going to come talk to you. Okay.
Okay.
All right, join the room, please. She just sounds so young. She's 03. I do see a lot of cases that they had dogs, and I'll tell you what, he's paid most of them too. He's paid most of them. So go talk to Mr. He's paid all that he entered into. Are you all set, Mr. Gallen?
Yes, sir. It was a little more than what you said, though.
No, it wasn't any more. With the reinstatement fees, it may have been.
Oh, that's what those were, 45 and 40. Huh?
Yeah. With the reinstatement fees, it was going to be that much.
No big deal.
Oh, you didn't pay.
It was a total of 570.
5 what?
It was a total of 570.
You still owe 2 more reinstatement fees. 570.
Yeah, I just paid 240 twice and 45 twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not a computer. You broke the computer. Mr. Gallen broke the computer.
How'd I do that?
I don't know. All right. Yeah, close them out. Dismiss them, please. Dismiss them, and then waive those other $45 mistakes. Part two. Right, Mr. Bowman? No, he's not. Can you write that down? I can't print a summary out. Oh, here it is. Jeez, so big. Well, in Gallup, he's got way more tickets than. No, something's wrong. Look at this. It says you are 6,041. No, you need to stop. Some of all that computer. It did a glitch for a second there. Yeah. Huh?
I saw the list of good readings.
Yeah, it did a glitch. It was a glitch like, and now I'm still not.
Where did you place the cursor when you put it at the bottom?
I place it right on the name. And here, here. You can throw all those away and just give me that. Yeah.
Okay.
You can show him. And it said he owed $1 million plus. He's got it though.
Can't be me.
Okay.
No, I need that one.
Well, I stopped it. So.
Or see the last one is it's on the top. Yeah, it's not gonna. All right, you're free to leave. I'm gonna take care of it. I'm gonna waive those 2 reinstatement fees.
Okay.
Best of luck to you. We dismissed the other cases. You're all clean.
All right, thank you.
Congratulations on that license.
Oh yeah, it's been 20 years. Thank you.
No, all right. Best of luck to you, sir.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Judge,
There's only 2 of them.
well, he got this one here.
Yeah, he already paid. He paid 2 of them. Yeah, wait those 2. I don't see 4. He just said he paid
570.
7. 480 plus 2 reinstatement fees. So he must have
got the ticket. Well,
just wait. Just wait.
Okay.
I'll write it down.
All right.
All right. All right. Best of luck to you, dog. Pay it forward. All right.
You sure? You sure we all good, Judge?
Yeah, we're gonna be all good. Why you want to pay? You want to pay them $180 more? All right. So we're gonna be all good. All right. Best of luck to you, Mr. Gallen. Happy New Year and be safe.
Happy New Year to you. Thanks. You got to keep me off because I don't know how to get off here.
All right, that's not a problem. It's all messed up.
See the last question.
Take it easy. I gotta write those case numbers down so I
Just write it.
it never came out. I can write it on there. Hand me that sheet. Hand me that sheet. One you have, one you're looking at, that I wrote on right there, that I wrote on.
This is Quinn.
That's cool. Oh, I'll write it on here. Go back on the record for Ms. Lyons. Ms. Lyons, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Judge, best to continue her not guilty plea at this time, and she will be asking for a bench trial.
Trial date. That's what you want to do, Ms. Lyons. Now, Ms. Lyons, you cannot miss again, okay?
Okay.
March 11th. Make sure you remind us again that Patrick, your boyfriend had those tickets as well, all right? March 11th.
Okay, March 11th. And can it be like kind of in the afternoon? Because I work the midnight shift. I work 12 to 8 a.m.
No, you're gonna have to come in. I used to work the midnight shift too. And you just, on that day, you're just gonna have to come in and get it over with and go to sleep before you go back to work.
Okay.
Because 9 a.m. is gonna be the time. And you see how, what I'll do is I'll make sure as soon as the officer comes, I'll put you in the front if the officer shows, all right? I'll do that for you.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you, Ms. Lyons. Make sure you don't miss it.
Okay, thank you. You said March 11th
Write
at
it in your
9
phone.
a.m.
Write it in your phone. March
Okay.
11th, 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
All right.